Well, let me first start off by saying happy Mother's Day to all those on the channel. Whether you've lost your mom is still with you, especially for those of you who have already lost your mom and she's no longer here. That's a tough day for you. Uh, I can understand that day being a rough one, especially for fathers, too. You know, these are two makeshift holidays that ought to be done every single day. Kind of like how we treat the Sabbath. It's only one day out the week that we do this on. And then with Mother and Father's Day, it's only one day out the month. Really, it should be every day because the word says we should honor our father and our mothers, which should be daily. So, first and foremost, that's for all of the brothers and sisters here on the channel. Again, if your mother is still with you on earth today, then again, celebrate it. And let me say this, I don't want to sound crazy, but every mother and father wasn't a good parent. So I have to say, if your mother and father, because Father's Day is coming, if you had good parents and, you know, they treated you right, because a lot of times as children, we don't treat our parents right, even when we get older. But today is a day of celebrating moms, okay? And if your mom's just passed and gone to be with the Lord, then celebrate her memory, okay? Again, this can be a hard day for some because of a prior loss, but still, all in the same way, still, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. If you are a mother, which I know a lot of you are, now you can be a mother and not give birth because you play the mama role with your nieces and nephews. Or you just one of them type of women who, you probably don't want kids, but you've been a mother to some children, and you've always got somebody else's children. So yeah. But again, this is one of those holidays that I feel like, again, we need to remember our parents every day, not just once a year. Kind of like Easter, when people just dress up and go to church for one day out the year. A lot of things can be misconstrued on what we do because it's tradition, but then that tradition don't have nothing to do with anything. It's just something that folks do, kind of like the way they cook their Christmas and Thanksgiving dinner. There's no real backing to it. It's just what people do. But again, if you think about it, shouldn't we be treating our parents good every day? But Lord knows that as a parent and a grandparent, that's not always the case. So I guess we just have to be thankful for this day because this is the day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. What are you glad about? You know, glad that you do have both of your parents. Some of us do, some of us don't. Glad that what moms instilled in you long time ago. What did moms teach you? You can type that down in the comment section. What did your mother teach you that you still practice today? And that's another way to honor mom, right? Even if your mom is not here. In the comment section, just for fun and knowledge and acknowledgement, what did your mother, was it one thing, two things? Because my mama, who's still alive, uh, we call her the general. She, back then, okay, in the late 70s, early 80s, parenting was different. Moms taught is what one of the things that sticks out to me the most was she said, I think about it, I teach my own children this when it comes to credit and jobs and credibility is when you find something, stick with it. Stop hopping around, stop jumping around, and get yourself figured out before you move on to the next thing. My mother was key on that, about getting yourself together before you move to the next step, or you just going to take that baggage with you to the next operation. Don't be trying to think you're going to get a new job when mom said they're not going to hire you because you don't look stable. I said, what you mean? You didn't have 5 jobs within the last year. Don't nobody want to hire you like that because they can't trust you. Mom was critical on that. Outside of knowing Jesus and reading and studying and not living incorrectly, mom taught that we don't have time to throw no food away because there's people starving all over the world. You better not throw that food in the garbage can. One time, Dukes made us go in the garbage and get it out. I think it was Brussels sprouts. I couldn't stand Brussels sprouts when I was a child. I love them. I eat a whole bag of Brussels sprouts by themselves. You can boil them, you can fry them, you can sear cook them in a pan with some olive oil. I love Brussels sprouts today. But back then, couldn't stand them. And she would tell us all the time, we ain't got no food to be wasting. Even today, I still tell my children that we ain't got food to waste. You better not throw that out. Eat it for breakfast. Mama told me, hey, if you don't, whatever you don't eat tonight, and she meant it, you gonna eat it in the morning for breakfast. That's what mama taught us, was to be humble, live sparingly, okay? Even if you got it, still live sparingly. Just don't be wasting a waste. That's what moms taught. Moms taught, as a single man back in the day, and she was honest about, even still to this day, she was honest about keeping your place clean. She said, if you keep a nasty place, you're going to attract a nasty woman. If you keep a clean place, you're going to attract a clean woman. Now, it's good to have a man in your life as a father, but the mother is the Godhead of the child for 9 months. 9 is the number of finality, right? So, at the 9th month, that's when the water breaks. Water is very key to everything. And the mother has the control over the child. And it is her right to keep it, the baby, or to discard. So for my mother, who, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story, the reason why I still give her props today. My mother was pregnant with me and addicted to heroin. And the doctors told my mother, this is before she got saved, all that, right? And you should abort your child because it's a strong possibility he may come out slow, deformed, whatever. Tardo mode. I can't, they don't like you saying the re and putting tard with it. But she went to my grandmother, who's gone to be with the Lord, Thelma Williams, and they prayed on it. Mama got cleaned up, saved, got right. She was 18, just finished high school, and she was pregnant with me. My father, who, God rest his soul, at the time was a big time dope dealer. It's back in Ohio, long time ago. And my father was married. So I believe he tried to cause my mother to have a miscarriage because he didn't want to tell his family that he had an outside child with some girl he just met fresh out of high school. So for my mother, who kept me, didn't abort me, because we all have a purpose, and I would say through all of that, helped. She kept it 100. We grew up I grew up in the projects at that time because it was just me and her. Back then, when you was on welfare, you had paper stamps. Now they got a bridge card. So mom, through all of that, um, was put out of the house because my grandfather, stone cold Southern Baptist, grandmother was a Seventh-day Adventist. So that was confusing. Church was on Saturday and Sunday. All kind of meetings throughout all the weeks. So I grew up in the household. And even my grandfather at the time. So mom gets a lot of props. Put us out because my grandfather, they didn't play that back in the day. They didn't play you having no children and you wasn't married. Get your bastard son out of my house and yada yada yada. Grandfather was hardcore. God rest his soul. But that man taught me a whole lot. So when you look back on what your parents went through to keep you sheltered and to keep you protected, that should be something that we don't memorialize our mothers and fathers like they're dead. We should just be giving them this one day. It's kind of like when you take your Sabbath, we just memorial. No, Jesus is alive every day. He's our rest every day. And it's the same type of backwards learning that we do today. Like, it's not that if your mother and father are gone, God rest their soul. But for those who are living, why do we treat this day as a memorial? Okay, like they're here and they're still with us, but we're gonna treat you this one day. No, as often as you do, what Jesus say. So if you are a mother, men, we have no idea what mothers go through. Even if you're in the house, there's a different assignment that mothers and fathers have. Mothers nurture. If you have a whole household, like with the mother and the father, mothers nurture. And most of the time, the mamas do most of the spanking too. It wasn't called spanking where I come from. It was another word or two words in there that I can't say on this, but y'all know what it is. They teach you how to. Okay, don't get me wrong, pops. Fathers, we more the concrete type. We don't deal with the feelings and all that. If we do have to do some disciplining, this is gonna be a good 5-minute whooping. We ain't gonna talk about it all that while we whooping. You see, with moms, mom would make it hurt worse, cause mom was cussing you out while she was beating your behind. But see, those whoopings made you a better person if you my age, in your 50s, 40s, 60s, in that gap. Because the parenting skills today is okay. Parents today, the mamas today, going to the club with their child, they smoke weed with their child, they screwing their child's boyfriends and all that foolishness. It ain't the same today. Happy Mother's Day. I'm talking about the true mama. Y'all know who you the true mama, right? She didn't have no problem coming across that table or getting in the back seat with you if she wasn't driving and you was acting crazy. Them mothers are sorely missed today. But the mothers of today, soft. Okay? Soft. Let your child talk to you any old kind of way. And you in public, no, not my mama. I be looking at these children today. I said, if you was raised up with Brenda Jarrett, my mother, and you was in the store acting crazy, your whole face would have been in the green bean and baked bean rack, and you'd have been getting the business. But today, it's okay with the mothers today because the government, I'm on a tangent. Let me stop. Anyway, I'm getting ready to lose it. Happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Even if you're not a mother, but you play a mother to somebody's children. Happy Mother's Day. Fathers, if you're a single father and you got both the children, happy Mother's Day to you. Because you do have to do some mothering every once in a while, especially people forget, there are some single fathers out here that's 100% with the children. Because some of the mothers have either passed or they on dope or they out running or they left, So every day should be Mother and Father's Day. Not just this one day. Okay, so I just want to get on here and spit a little, hey, how y'all doing type video. Enjoy the day, whatever it is, even if you just get out, depending on what your weather is. It's nice and sunny here in Detroit, and we got a lot of water here. So it would be one of them days where you take the mom or the wife out, take them to breakfast or to lunch, and then we go to Belle Isle, we go to the island, we go to the riverside, and we chill out, throw some jazz on, and we hang out. It's one of those kind of days. So enjoy the day, have a good time, eat well. Again, sorry for your loss if you've lost your mom, but remember the good things. Remember what moms taught and live it every day. That's how you keep your parents with you. The same way we keep the word with us and the Bible with us, we live it every single day. So in the comment section, what did moms teach you, whether she's alive or past, that you still operate on today? What did your mother give you that has profited you still on today? And let's remember moms, not just today, but every day. Okay? All right, family. I'll talk to you on another one. Peace.